In Judaism, the reason I think it's a sophisticated idea that we find that we have errors in our legal text is because God didn't really want us to deify our judges. In other words, in the Talmud itself, there's a whole section in the Talmud that deals with the errors of the Sanhedrin. So it acknowledges that the court sometimes gives erroneous rulings, and it says what the court has to do when they make an erroneous decision. They have to bring a sacrifice, they have to do certain things. In other words, we acknowledge that these people are fallible. However, we know that we can't run a nation without some agreement, without some consensus. So I mean, it's quite sophisticated that for the sake of order, we're willing to tolerate some mistakes than to automatically deify the words of some men as an extension to the word of God. That's more problematic, because then they could begin to change the word of God. By the simple fact that we acknowledge that the Sanhedrin can make mistakes, what we're saying is that they could never change the Torah, because the Torah can't ultimately have mistakes within it.